How's it going, Swinburnians? Today I'll be showing you how to do a greenhouse in 3ds Max. For my project I'm doing green cities with my group, and part of my part is to design a greenhouse so that we can make use of the river, as it's basically unused, and basically in the docklands there's not much room. So by utilizing floating greenhouses we can produce produce, grow vegetables and things like that, maybe pop-up markets in the area. And yeah, so I'll show you how I did that, and zooming in I can show you the quick preview of this intricate design. It looks quite complex, but it's pretty simple in nature. Now my skills aren't that great on 3ds Max, so the way I've done it is probably the longest way possible, but without further ado, I'll show you guys how I did it. Okay, so I'll hide these, hide the map, I'll make a new layer just so we can see how it happens from the start. We'll just call it H, doesn't really matter. Alright, now what I did first, you can do this with any shape. I went to extended primitives and gigged on. This is going to be the base, so the slab if you will. Choose your basic size. Next is the extrusion, not too high, it's just the slab. Okay, and then by moving your mouse around you can choose the amount of sides it has, or the fillet. So we'll go something like this. That's done. Now what I did next was copy this, as we're going to have one on top with a similar shape. So by holding shift it should copy that. Oops, I've done the wrong thing there. I've actually drawn another one. So if you select your object, hold the shift key and move it, it should do a copy. There we go. And you can choose the instance reference or copy. I'll go copy. That's done. Now you can edit things like the size and that over here. So I'll change the radius so it's a bit smaller. Okay, now the next step I did, I turned this into an editable poly. This allows us to maneuver it. Select the polygon selection, and I went to extrude. So I set that to local normal. Okay, and I just went through, probably easier in perspective. Went through and started extruding the panels. And you should get something like that. You can play around with it however you like. Alright guys, so what I've done next is, after extruding, I've made a copy, and that's basically because one's going to be glass panel and one's going to be the frame. I've already taken the liberty of not wasting your time and quickly deleting the frame on this one, and next I'll be deleting the panels on this one so I can put them together. Basically showing you how I did that. What I did is select a panel, then you go to insert, you click settings, and you can decide how much you'd like to insert it. So that makes our panels. So after doing that, I've come up with these glass panels, and now to get rid of all the glass, we will have the frame. Now that that's done, I'm going to move it over to its original place. So they're equal. It's probably better in this view, so we can actually line them up properly. Select, move. There we go. It's about accurate. Okay. Now that I'm on this layer, what I want to do is go to the material editor, and I can actually select the frame I'd like. I've already preloaded it. Sometimes it'll lag, that's fine. Just get back into that. And as we can see here, this is the wood frame that I'd like. Basically, to choose it, you'd go to the materials library, select physical material, and then from this mode here you can choose a range. So there's glossy finishes, there's metallic, non-metallic, transparent. I'm happy with the wood that was selected, so I'll assign material to selection. There we go. Now I want to assign the glass. So how do we do that? We go to this layer, which was the glass. Same process. Preloaded glass. Assign. No drama. Lastly, we want to assign the slab. So we'll go to Material Editor. This is the concrete material. As chosen here, I chose polished concrete. Assign. Bang. Now you have yourself a makeshift little greenhouse. I'll just get you a better view amongst the scenery. Floating atop the Yarra River. Too easy. See you guys in the next video. Peace.